Hello students, this is your next practical. Today I am going to conduct the practical related with respiration. So today I am going to conduct next practical related with rate of respiration. Students, you know very well, in previous classes you have studied about respiration. That respiration, it is a biochemical process in which complex food substances are oxidized into simpler food substances like carbon dioxide and water. So, the name of the topic is rate of respiration. The first point is respiration. So, respiration is a catabolic process. Respiration is a catabolic process in which complex organic substances complex organic substances are oxidized to simpler compounds like carbon dioxide and water. To simpler compounds like carbon dioxide and water. Now the next step, it is related with respiratory substrates. Students, the substances oxidized during respiration are called respiratory substrates. These includes carbohydrates, fats and proteins. So the substances oxidized during the substances oxidized during respiration are called respiratory substrates. These include includes carbohydrates. These includes carbohydrates, fats and proteins. Now you can write down the third thing, which is related with the rate of respiration. The rate of respiration can be measured rate of respiration can be measured in terms of either utilization of utilization of respiratory substrate that is oxygen or evolution of carbon dioxide or evolution of carbon dioxide. This is rate of respiration. Different respiratory substrates, different respiratory substrates have different quantity of carbon and oxygen. Have different quantity of carbon and oxygen atoms. Carbon and oxygen atoms in their molecules and therefore the atoms of carbon dioxide of carbon dioxide and therefore the atoms of carbon dioxide evolve from per gram and therefore the amount of carbon dioxide evolved from per gram weight of the substrate. Also differ. That is, different respiratory substrate have different quantity of carbon and oxygen atoms in their molecules and therefore the amount of carbon dioxide evolved from per gram weight of the substrate also differs. So, due to this difference, we can now find out the respiratory quotient. So, students, what is respiratory quotient? You can say respiratory quotient, QUOTIEN, respiratory quotient. In short, you can write down it as RQ. What is this? Actually, this is the ratio of carbon dioxide produced to volume of oxygen consumed in respiration over a period of time. So let us write it. It is the ratio of volume of CO2 produced to volume of oxygen consumed, volume of oxygen consumed in respiration over a period of time, over a period of time. So for respiratory quotient or RQ, you can write down the formula, that is volume of CO2 evolved, volume of CO2 evolved upon volume of O2 absorbed. For example, RQ for carbohydrate, that RQ for carbohydrate. So for this, first of all, we will write down the equation in which carbohydrate is used up or it is oxidized, that is C6H12O6 plus 6O2, it gives 6CO2 plus 6H2O. Here, if you write down the RQ, then you can see oxygen, it has 6 atoms, and here carbon dioxide, it is also 6. So you will write down 6 CO2 upon 6 O2. 6 by 6, it is equals to 1. Now similarly you can write down the RQ for fats. Again write down its formula, that is twice C51 H98O6 plus 145 O2. After reaction it gives 102 CO2 plus 98 H2O. Here if you are going to find its RQ, then it is 102 CO2 upon 145 O2. So this gives RQ, that is 0.7. Similarly, RQ for proteins is less than 1, and RQ for organic acids, it is more than 1. So students, in this way we used to find the RQ. So at last we can say sixth point you can write that the rate of respiration for different respiratory substance, thus rate of respiration for different respiratory substrate, respiratory substrate can be studied in terms of the amount of carbon dioxide evolved per gram weight of the substrate. So student, this is all about its theory, which is necessary to explain to you. Now rest part of the experiment we will discuss in next video.